Hi, I'm Ray. This is Already Recipes from EFT, and this week we are cooking Easter biscuits, and I've got myself a helper.
Hello!
Right, let's get cooking.
Yeah. Okay. To make your Easter biscuits, you're gonna need some flour,
300 grams,
coconut oil,
170 grams, or you can use butter,
cinnamon,
1 teaspoon,
egg,
1 egg,
sugar,
150 grams,
salt.
and a little pinch of salt. You can add some mixed spice. You don't need to add any of the spices, but it just adds a little bit of flavour for Easter. Right, you either need a mixing bowl for this, you can use an electric hand whisk, or we always use a trusty mixer. It's my mum's wedding present, only 30 years old, still going strong. Right, we're going to put the sugar in.
Sugar.
And the coconut oil. If you're mixing by hand, good idea to soften the coconut oil a little bit.
But we're mixing with a whisk. Well, it's kind of like whisk. So you can use a whisk, then you don't have to break it up, and you can just get your coconut oil. Okay, we're just gonna do this.
Right, I'll just say there's a lot of controversy around coconut oil. It's sort of been deemed a superfood, and then it was deemed a not superfood, and it's really bad for you, full of saturated fat. But we'll just say it's actually somewhere down the middle. It's not as healthy as other plant oils, but it's not as bad for you as saturated fatty butter.
Well, it's Easter, so you can have some sweet things.
Exactly. Have a nice treat. Yeah. Right. I'm going to turn this off while Arthur presses the button. If you're using the mixer, you might want to give it a little scrape down in the middle, just to make sure that the coconut and oil and the sugar are fully mixed. Right, once that is nice and smooth and mixed together, you can add your egg. Once your egg is fully combined, you can add your flour. You can either do that by stirring it in or by popping it in the mixer as well.
There we go. And now you can carry on mixing. Now we're going to add our cinnamon. You have to dust a teaspoon, and then you can tip it all in.
Just adding half a teaspoon so it's not overpowering.
Now,
right, once that is all mixed up, it will look a little bit crumbly. You want to take it and squash it together. Bit of kneading, you like that, don't you? Get that all out.
Yeah, we'll get that all out. Try not to spill it everywhere, and make a little mountain of it.
You're going to squish it all together?
Yeah, I shall do that.
Need some nice kneading.
Okay.
Right, once that is all together and looking a nice uniform colour, needs to go in the fridge to chill for 15 minutes while you prep your baking trays. So the baking sheets won't need greasing, or they shouldn't do for this one. So I'm just going to pop it in a cup with a plate over the top, or you can use cling film if you've got that. And preheat your oven. A gas mark 3, 150 if you've got a fan oven, or 170 for a standard oven. Okay, see you in 15 minutes. Hi there, so the dough has had about 20-25 minutes actually in the fridge. You can always leave it to chill for a bit longer. Didn't have any Easter cutters, so I have cut out some little shapes, printed those out. That's why the dough was left a bit longer. I've got chick shape, bunny shape, and an egg shape. I'm going to roll out the dough to about 1/4 inch thickness. Not made this recipe before with coconut oil. It does seem quite crumbly.
And thick.
Yes. You do leave it quite thick.
So maybe try to not leave it in the fridge so long.
Right, there we go. And then we're just going to pop our shapes on and cut round. Right, we've rolled out a second sheet. We're going to cut some more chickies, some more bunnies and eggs. I have relented and added, I've not made this dough before, I've relented and added a little bit of milk.
Okay, so we've made 20 biscuits, and they need to go in the oven for
12 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, 12 to 15 minutes. So we're just putting them in right now. You can see my mummy's putting them in. So I think we have to leave them in there now.
Okay, bye-bye. So these have had just less than 15 minutes in the oven. I've got them out just as they're just starting to turn brown at the edge. I'm going to leave it to cool on the tray for 10 minutes, and then I'll pull the paper off and leave it to cool completely on a cold hard surface. I'll get the other ones in the oven. Hi there, so the biscuits have cooled. I've taken, measured out the icing sugar, about 225 grams, and I've mixed in a couple of tablespoons of water just to give a really thick icing. I'm going to pop some of that in a piping bag, try and do some nice pretty lines on the eggs, and then I'm going to water it down a little bit and put maybe a few white bunnies in there. Okay. Right, once your biscuits are all iced up, like Arthur's lovely egg here, he's done it all golden, like an Easter egg in a wrapper. Once they're all dried, they can go in an airtight container, and they'll last for up to a week, or you can pop them in the freezer to make them last even longer. Just get them out, defrost those, they'll be fine. And then we'd love to see your finished designs. We'd love to see what you do with your eggs, nice pretty colours you use. You can use hashtag EFT Ready Recipes if you put those on Instagram or on your own Facebook. Do make sure they're public so that we can find them. Or you can pop them on our Facebook video post. Or you can email them to me at raee@educationfuturestrust.org. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.